The past few weeks in Math Methods 2, we've been learning about fractions, decimals and percents, and geometry. In relation to fractions, one big idea is the concept of iterating. While this is a concept I've put into practice before, I have never put a name to it. Iterating is the practice of counting fractional parts, with the numerator representing what counts and the denominator telling what is being counted. This concept is incredibly beneficial for students to understand conceptually what fractions really are and how they work together to become a whole. In terms of decimals and percents, one big idea is the concept of connecting fractions and decimals. And this was a big idea because I feel that this is incredibly important for students to learn to make those connections in the real world. To recognize that fractions and decimals represent the same quantity. And while in the world they are very distinct for students, students should have the ability to match fractions with decimals. In regards to geometry, one big idea that I learned is that geometry consists of characteristics including creating 2- and 3-dimensional shapes, and it also relates to coordinate planes and measurement of concepts such as money and time. These were concepts that I had never thought about relating to geometry. Previously, I always just thought it related to shapes and geometric coordinate planes, but thinking about it in terms of money and time made me think in a lot more broad perspective, which I'll be able to apply in my future classroom. One specific thing that I would really like to apply in my future classroom is this concept of interactive notebooks. I feel that this is incredibly beneficial for students to develop a way to record their own understanding of things in a way that is, as it states, interactive and more engaging for students rather than just taking notes. I think that the concept of having this pocket in here too and being able to save things in here in the way that makes sense to them will greatly benefit their learning. So these are the things that I've learned in the past few weeks in Math Methods 2.